want to work on your ball handling, get the ball hog gloves. If you want to work on your shooting, get the offhand shooting aid. Playing off contact, get the bump pad. If you need a high quality basketball, get the Springfield 1891.
It's Karan Godwin with the ball hog gloves. Like, if you don't know that dude.
Brandon Jennings delivered one of the finest point guard performances of the 2014-15 NBA season, recording 24 points and a career-high 21 assists as the Detroit Pistons defeated the Orlando Magic 128-118 on January 21, 2015. He shot 10 of 21 from the field, made 1 of 6 threes and committed only 2 turnovers. Jennings established the rhythm immediately. He assisted on the Pistons' first 5 baskets, finding every starter. Orlando could not keep him out of the lane, and once he got past the first defender, he made the correct read. Sometimes he attacked the rim himself. On other possessions, he drew the big man toward the ball and slipped a pass to Greg Monroe or Andre Drummond for an easy finish. The early partnership with Monroe was especially effective. Jennings repeatedly fed him near the basket, allowing Detroit's power forward to score 20 points before halftime. Monroe received 17 passes from Jennings during the game and converted 7 of 8 shots after those deliveries. Orlando struggled to defend their pick-and-roll actions because Jennings changed speeds, waited for the defense to commit and placed the ball exactly where Monroe could finish. Jennings already had 11 assists by halftime, and Detroit led 65-48. The Pistons opened the game with a 26-12 advantage, finished the first quarter ahead 35-24 and closed the second on a 13-2 run. Kyle Singler's 3 at the buzzer completed a first half in which Detroit generated 27 field goals from 21 assists. Jennings was creating the openings and making the game easier for everyone around him. His scoring was also necessary. Jennings struggled from three-point range, but he refused to settle for outside jumpers. He used quick changes of direction to reach the paint, finished driving layups and knocked down mid-range shots when Orlando backed away. The Magic could not defend him only as a passer. When they stayed home on Detroit's big men, Jennings took the available shot. When they stepped toward him, he delivered the pass. Detroit built a 21-point lead in the third quarter, and one of the best plays came when Jennings lofted the ball toward Drummond for a powerful one-handed alley-oop. The play put the Pistons ahead 92-73 and showed why that combination was so difficult to contain. Jennings turned a basic screen into immediate rim pressure, while Drummond gave him an enormous target above the defense. The game was not finished. Orlando increased the pace and gradually erased most of Detroit's advantage. The Magic cut the margin to 98-96 and later moved within 102-100 in the fourth quarter. After controlling the game for most of the night, the Pistons suddenly needed their point guard to stop the comeback. Jennings responded like the best player on the floor. With Detroit leading by only 2, he scored 4 consecutive points to restore control. He then continued creating as the Pistons produced the decisive 14-2 run. His pass to Anthony Tolliver set up a 3 that made it 111-102. Soon afterward, another Jennings assist produced a Jody Meeks 3 and pushed the lead to 14. Those possessions showed the complete value of his performance. Jennings was not chasing the assist total at the expense of the game. When Orlando threatened, he understood when Detroit needed his scoring and when the defense had created an opportunity for somebody else. He made quick decisions without becoming rushed, and the Pistons regained control before the Magic could complete the comeback. Jennings reached 20 assists with another alley-oop to Drummond. The center rose for the dunk, Detroit moved ahead 122-110 and Jennings established a new personal best. His previous career high had been 19 assists for Milwaukee against Toronto in March 2013. This night, he went beyond that mark while helping Drummond finish with 26 points and 17 rebounds, Monroe with 24 points and 10 rebounds, and Singler with 14 points. The historical significance was considerable. Jennings became the first NBA player to record at least 20 points and 20 assists in the same game since Steve Nash produced 21 points and 20 assists for Phoenix in November 2009. He was also the first Pistons player to reach those numbers together since Isaiah Thomas in April 1985. His 21 assists were the highest total by a Detroit guard since Will Bynum recorded 20 in 2010 and left him only 4 short of the franchise record. The performance also showed how dramatically Detroit's season had changed. The Pistons had started 5-23 and looked headed toward another lost year. After waiving Josh Smith, the floor opened, roles became clearer and Jennings began playing some of the best basketball of his career. The win improved Detroit to 12-3 over its previous 15 games and pulled the team back toward the Eastern Conference playoff race. Detroit finished with a season-high 128 points and never trailed. The Pistons still had to survive an uncomfortable fourth quarter, but Jennings made sure a dominant offensive performance did not become a collapse. He created early, scored when the lead was in danger and closed the night by feeding the teammates who had benefited from his vision all game. Brandon Jennings did more than set a career high. He controlled the tempo, unlocked Detroit's frontcourt and produced a historic 20-point, 20-assist performance at the center of the Pistons' midseason revival. It was one of the clearest examples of how dangerous Jennings could be when his speed, confidence, and decision-making worked together.